Remember, the place where the note is written tells you how it sounds. High or low. This week, we're going to learn that the way a note looks tells you how long the note is played for. We have 3 basic notes. The first one is a whole note, and it is equal to 4 beats. The second note we have is a half note. And it is equal to 2 beats. And finally, the third basic note is called a quarter note. And it has 1 beat. Let's take a closer look at the relationship between them. At the top, you have a whole note, which can be made of 2 half notes. Each half note can be made by 2 quarter notes. So, you can see that 4 quarter notes is equal to 1 whole note. And I like to call this a note tree. So, if I ask you how many quarter notes are in a half note, what would the answer be? Well, if you look at the tree, you can find the answer right here. 1 half note has 2 quarter notes, so the answer is 2 quarter notes. If I ask you how many half notes are in a whole note, what would you say? Well, a whole note is here, and it's made of 1, 2 half notes. So, now that you understand that, let's try some music math. So, I'm going to go create a line here. And I'm going to ask you 1 half note plus 1 half note is how many beats? So this is 2 plus 2 equals 4. So it's equal to 4 beats. Or you can even draw a whole note. Right? Here's another question. So we'll label that 1. Here's your second question. 2 quarter notes plus 2 quarter notes is how many? Well, each one is 1 beat. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 again. That's pretty easy. Let's try a couple more. 1 whole note minus 2 half notes is how many? Well, this is 2 plus 2, which is 4, and this is 4 beats. So 4 minus 4 is 0. 0 beats. And let's try another one. A whole note minus 3 quarter notes is how many? Well, this is 4 beats minus, well, this is 1 beat each. 1, 2, 3. 4 minus 3 equals 1 beat. Okay, we'll do one more question. 2 of these half notes minus 1 quarter note is equal to what? Well, this is 2 beats each, which is 4, minus a quarter note is a 1 beat note. 4 minus 1 is 3 beats. So, I hope all of that makes sense. Let's move on to the parts of a note. So earlier you saw me write a half note and a quarter note this way and this way. For quarter notes I wrote it this way or this way. So the parts of a note is what I'm going to go over quickly. And the round part here, and even here, are called note heads. And the stick that comes up or down from the note head is called a note stem. And that's the parts of a note. The note stems will point up or down depending on where they are on the staff. So here's a staff. The note stems will point up if the notes are below the third line. Here is the third line of the staff. So any notes below that, the stems are going to go up. If you remember, here's, if we're in the treble clef, C, D, E, F, G, A. All of these notes, the stem is going up. Sorry, I spelt this steam. It's stem. Alright. Any notes that are above the third line, of course, then has the note stems going down. So again, we're going to have, this is the third line, so we're going to have note stems going down for notes that are above it, even the ledger lines. And these can be half notes or quarter notes. Alright, you're probably wondering, what about notes on the third line? So notes on the third line, here it is. Stems can go up or down. So they can go like this or like that. Practice drawing stems, note heads. Try remembering all the names of the notes, how many beats they have, and you should be all ready for next lesson. Bye!